And welcome, guys, to another session of Sunday Setups. I'm your host, Jacob, and I'll be bringing you another forecast of things that we are looking out for this week on the charts. If you haven't already, be sure to do the subscription of our YouTube channel, Lit Capital, so we can bring you more content like this, as well as checking out our website at www.litcapital.co.uk if you are trying to get started on your trading journey with us. If you're into mentoring or other sources, please check out our website, go to our courses page, and we have a range of services on offer. So before we get into the chart work, as usual, we would like to just look at the economic calendar and see what is actually coming up for the week ahead. Starting off with Monday, where we have the Bank of Japan, where they have a monetary policy meeting. It's in the middle of the night, so I probably won't be paying attention. I don't really trade the Asian session, but for those who do, we do have some monetary policy meeting minutes early hours of the morning. So that's how the Monday is looking. Apart from that, nothing much going on that I'm currently interested in. So Monday, I don't really like to trade Mondays personally. Kind of like to figure out and let the market do what it's doing. We kind of get the moves later on in the week. So nothing standing out there. So Tuesday we have monetary policy meeting as well for Australia. Again, 2:30 in the morning. So leading up to pre-London session times on Tuesday. We may be getting something with the Aussie. So look out for that. Wednesday, we got the Bank of Canada. They've got their CPI. Also, again, this is more for those that trade CAD pairs. I'm not really a CAD person, but if you do trade CAD pairs, these are things that you should be aware of. It's prime time New York, 1:30. Then moving on Thursday, we got a jobless claim in America, 1:30 on the Thursday. And Friday, we have some PMI coming out from the Euro and also the UK. Other than that, nothing really outstanding in regards to things to look for this week, third week of July. So we should really be technical based regarding trades we're taking. So if we head over to the charts, starting with the dollar, of course, we are looking for this low to get taken out here on the dollar. We thought it would get taken out this week, but we hadn't. We actually got a little bit of a pullback, but we do see the dollar weakening also around the 95.60 area, taking out this low and then maybe trying to attack this low. But I do think we will get a reaction from this low here, and then maybe we can get a bit of a retracement higher going off of the daily. But the weekly, it looks very bearish, so I do expect a reaction from this low, and then we can sort of figure out if it wants to attack the low that was made leading up to the pandemic. So bearish on the dollar to begin with, but we'll see what happens because there's no real news to back it other than that initial jobless claim. So don't really see what's going on with that. So if we take a look at some of the pairs that we was trading this week, props to you guys that did capitalize on things that we was looking at as well with the GU trades and EU trade as well. As we can see here, we could probably understand that the euro, if you was in tune with the fundamentals of what was happening last week with the euro, they had their interest rate where the ECB, they discussed buying up more government bonds, which basically gave investors bullish momentum in the market. And we're attacking the high at the 115 level, I believe, is what we should be trying to target overall. We do have this double top here, which we could get a reaction from. Overall, it's probably going to try and touch the 1.15 mark leading up to this week. So if we're bearish on the dollar, it should be trying to attack. It's very similar to, the low on the dollar isn't far off of this point here. So if we are looking at technicals, then, if the dollar is expected to go lower than the euro USD, should at least try and hit this point here. So I'm still bullish on it. For those that are, following what we're doing in the charts section of our Discord channel, we did throw this one in there as well. So for those that took it, great trade. We're yet to get that new higher high of course, but you know, nonetheless, I do see us maybe climbing higher depending on if the dollar continues down. So GBP USD, same again. Gave this setup out in regards to a buy. We actually thought we would get the 127 mark hit, but we didn't. We actually got a bit of a retracement, but nonetheless, we were able to capitalize on, I believe it was 167 pips. Great trade. But you know, we didn't get the higher high. So realistically, just by looking at the daily, you know, we should be actually thinking about attacking these highs here, especially this area here. I am aware though that we haven't really got a real retracement from this swing. So we could actually see maybe a pullback lower, but this the area that we've highlighted here seems to be holding well, and it's just playing back off the same candle here. So for us, you should still expect bullish movement unless otherwise this area is breached. So definitely look for buys. If you guys are trading Monday, I would try and, you know, look for a buy up until the 127 at least. AUD USD, it's all the same really, man. Like we're bearish on the dollar. So as you can see, because the dollar is bearish, like all of these areas, all these target areas, they're expected to get hit. So not looking for anything less than the 71 level on AUD USD, which kind of coincides with this candle and imbalance area here. I'll just draw that for you guys. There's an imbalance area here. So that coincides with that on a weekly time frame. So remember, you know, with the higher time frame premise at mine, we should get a reaction from this area, but we're yet to breach this triple top, or yeah, this equal high or resistance area, whatever you want to call it. We're yet to actually breach it. So for us, that's always what price is going to be trying to reach for. Whether we get a pullback in this area, AED is a bit slow, so to speak, but you know, I would probably be looking at an area around here, and trying to get a reaction if it is to come lower. So overall, you know, it's only about 40-50 pips lower, so it's very possible we do get a retracement before going higher. But you know, the Aussie can move through to the Asian session. So even though I don't trade the Asian session, the Aussie does tend to do its thing, along with New Zealand and JPY. They do its thing during the Asian session. So if it continues, you know, so be it. But as far as I'm concerned, still bullish on those pairs. I've got two more setups for you guys. I'm gonna go over to gold. I kind of went over this last week, but we didn't actually get what's it called? We didn't actually get the setup or the area that I was interested in. We didn't actually clear it or get down to it. So for me, it's still you know, it's going sideways. I don't really see any real direction in it. So maybe they're just building orders and accumulating to go higher. But in my opinion, just going off of this setup, it looks pretty clean. I had an alert set, as you can see, but we didn't touch the imbalance or nothing. We filled a tiny bit of it, and then reacted off that, but we didn't get a new high from that. So in my opinion, it's more than likely, hopefully we can get a push down lower, and then we can actually gain a position on gold. So stay in tune for that. I will post this one as well in the Discord, but it's still valid. It's going sideways. It's not got no real direction. Yes, there are moves inside here in terms of up and down, but you know, all it's doing is building liquidity on both sides. So for me, I do favor the buy, but I don't want to buy unless it comes down to this area here. And last but not least, euro pound. Again, so for those that haven't really clocked, like euro pound it kind of correlates with GBP USD. So it's an inverse of GBP USD. So whatever GBP USD is doing, this will be doing the opposite. So in my opinion, you know, still wanting to see lower prices because we have hit that daily sell area, bearish sell area, where price actually came up and gave us a move down. But now it's retraced. We're playing into this candle here. So I'm aware that maybe it could even want to attack this high just from what we're seeing. But, you know, in my opinion, there are lower targets going off of this daily area that we're yet to achieve. So daily and weekly is showing us that, you know, there's a lot of liquidity building lower. This candle here, the weekly candle just finished, it didn't close above this candle here, so in my opinion we can still get a reaction lower. So it all depends on the DXY though, because if the DXY does get strong, then pound US can continue lower and this will actually go higher. So what I would prefer is, you know, we are still looking for this 88 level to be hit first, and then, you know, even if we can get down to the 85 level as well. But the 88 level, in my opinion, is clean, even for a buy as well. It does look clean to continue from there. But I'm hoping that we can get some bullish momentum with the pound this week. But you know, I am wary of the euro having its you know, its stimulus package released, and they're buying their bonds. So the euro is you know, until it hits that 115 level, it could be trying to push higher. So just going off of that, the fundamental news as well as technicals, you know, it could be wanting to just push higher. But in my opinion, there are, you know, more lower targets to be achieved from that. But until we breach this area, we can only really play the technicals. So from a technical standpoint, it got to the 350 area, as we can see, and then we've had a reaction. But I'm not ruling out, you know, with the euro having its fundamental package release, I'm not ruling out that it could want to attack higher. So going to monitor this one for the start of the week. And then, yeah, just be sure to update you guys in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, please check out our website where you can get access for free. A pop-up will be on the front of the screen. All you need to provide is your name and address, and you can join our trading community for free, where we can share some ideas with you guys. And for those that are not initiated, of course, share some ideas with you guys, and then you can be in tune with what we're looking at for the week. So that's all. Those are all of the setups I have. Another session by myself. Cavel's actually on holiday. For those that are wondering why I've been doing it for the last 2 weeks, he's actually away. So Sunday setups rely with me right now. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment or whatever you need to do on YouTube. Feedback is welcome. So, you know, remember, you know, there's never a dumb question. If you're a beginner, there's never a dumb question. So don't feel like I don't want to ask that, because I don't know if it makes sense. Like, we're all here to help each other. So gonna push forward, man. Hopefully we have another great week. Last week was great for us personally. I hope you guys had a good week too. If you didn't, you know, put it behind you and then let's move forward. So yeah, that's it, man. Remember, guys, every day is money day.